Why do people ignore your advice on etiquette? Have you ever given someone advice on manners or social behavior, only to see them brush it off or ignore it completely? It can be frustrating, right? Well, there are some clear reasons why this happens, and understanding them can help you communicate better. First, cultural differences play a big role. What is polite in one country might be seen as strange or even rude somewhere else. For example, making direct contact is valued in some cultures but can be uncomfortable or disrespectful in others. If your advice doesn't match their cultural norms, people might ignore it without even realizing. Another reason is how you deliver your advice. If you tell someone what to do without showing that you understand their perspective, they might feel judged or criticized. Active listening is key here. When you pay close attention to what someone is saying, observe their body language, and ask questions to clarify, your advice feels more respectful and relevant. People are more likely to accept suggestions when they feel heard and understood. Sometimes, people ignore etiquette advice because it conflicts with their personal or cultural identity. Social behaviors are often tied to traditions and values they hold dear. If your advice suggests changing something deeply rooted in their way of life, they might resist or dismiss it. For example, gestures or personal space preferences differ around the world, and advice that clashes with these norms can be seen as intrusive. Additionally, many cultures avoid direct refusals to keep harmony. Someone might say they will follow your advice but actually have no intention of doing so. They might reframe or adapt your suggestions to fit their context instead of outright rejecting them. This can make it seem like they are ignoring your advice when, in fact, they are just adjusting it to their comfort level. To improve how your advice is received, try to understand and respect cultural differences instead of assuming everyone shares the same standards. Practice active listening by watching for nonverbal cues, asking questions to understand their point of view, and confirming your understanding before giving advice. When you do this, your suggestions come across as caring and considerate, making it more likely they will be taken seriously. Remember, people are more open to advice when they feel respected and understood, not judged or dismissed.